Hi, this is Karen Khalif and I want to write with you a simple program in Python. The exercise is to calculate how much to pay for a taxi ride. A taxi ride is compounded of the following parts. Start fee, which is 1020 Israeli shekels, price for each kilometer, which is 130, price for each suitcase, 2 Israeli shekels. We need to ask the user the relevant data and display the total price. As you can see, some data is given in the question, such as the start fee, how much to pay for each kilometer, and how much to pay for each suitcase. How are we going to start? First of all, we are going to work with this formula. Declare the constants. The constants are all the given values in the questions. The start fee, how much to pay for a kilometer, and the price for each suitcase. The second thing is going to read the input. What is the input in order to calculate the total price? We need to know how much kilometers and how much suitcases, so this is going to be the input. Then we are going to make the calculation based on that data, and at the end we are going to display the output. If you haven't tried to solve this question yet, please go and try to do it now, and next I'm going to show you my solution. So, first of all, we declare the constants. 3 constants in this question. Price per kilometer, which is 130, price per suitcase, which is 2, and start fee, which is 1020. Note that I chose to write that for price per suitcase 2.00. Since this is a price, it might be 250, 230, whatever. And I want Python to use price per suitcase as decimal number. That's why I use the 2.00. After I declare the constants, now I want to read the input. I need 2 input to read from the user in this question. First of all, number of kilometers. So input, how many kilometers? I don't want to save this data as a string, so I convert it to be float, since this data might be a decimal number. Here is an output, for example, how many kilometers? Let's assume the user entered 10. Now I need to ask how many suitcases. How many suitcases? This is a whole number, that's why I convert the input to be int, and I store it in number of suitcases. And now I can make my calculation. Let's assume I insert 2. My calculation is total price. This is the name of the variable I chose. Start fee plus price per kilometer multiply number of kilometers. Note that if I want the calculation to be in more than one line, I put this dash. I could make it in a long line as well. And add the price per suitcase, multiply number of suitcases. This is the mathematical part of this question. Okay, so as I said, long lines can be split using the dash at the end of the first line. And at the end, we want to display the output. The output is stored in the variable total price. So I print, please pay, total price, ILS. Note that I used this sign, meaning it adds spaces, you see, after the pay and after the total price. And this is the solution for that question.